great student, great kid to talk to. Leadership qualities above the norm, and lifted his team with a chance now with 4 to go. Villanova's got to get a quick push to get it up the floor. I would say, look at the kid there.
Gonna go length of the court with Arcidiacono. 3 seconds at midcourt.
Jenkins
gives it to Jenkins for the championship. The national champions.
Monday, April 4th, 2016. NRG Stadium, Houston, Texas. The 2016 NCAA Division I Men's Basketball Championship game was played between the Villanova Wildcats and the North Carolina Tar Heels. With 13 seconds remaining, the lead was 71-74 Villanova. Tar Heels star Marcus Paige sunk an off-balance miracle three-point field goal to tie the game at 74-74, with just 4.7 seconds left. However, Ryan Arcidiacono found Kris Big Smooth Jenkins for a buzzer-beating, championship-winning three-point shot, with Villanova defeating North Carolina by a final score of 77-74. As announcers like to say, you couldn't have scripted a better ending. But what if it was scripted? Professional sports have been scrutinized in the past about being scripted and not being totally real. This notion actually goes back to the ancient Roman times, where the Roman emperor would fix battles to his liking. But did it ever occur to you that maybe top-level college sports may be the same way? It's also a billion-dollar industry that funnels its athletes to the pro sport ranks. I think after today's investigation, you'll have more knowledge to decide for yourself what you think. Hello, and welcome to Sports Vaults, presented by D.A.T.A. Productions, uncovering the untold, lost, and forgotten files of the sports world. It was the three-point shot heard around the world, especially in my personal case. I am traditionally a Villanova basketball fan, and I remember this game like it was yesterday. I was studying abroad in Europe, and I was visiting friends in Copenhagen, Denmark. Due to the time difference of the game at like 3 a.m. in the morning in Copenhagen, I was running around downtown in the streets of a foreign land because I saw the buzzer beater live from my laptop stream. This game has gone down in college basketball history. But what if it wasn't an organic event? What if there are clues during the game that incorporate the spiritual practice of Gematria and numerology that lead us to an answer we really weren't expecting? I won't go into too much detail about how Gematria and numerology is interwoven into the fabric of our society, which includes sports. Not enough time in this video, but here are the basics. Gematria is a numerological system by which Hebrew letters correspond to numbers, but we will be utilizing the English alphabet for our decoding today. So, in simple terms, ABC equals 1, 2, 3. This system, developed by practitioners of Kabbalah, Jewish mysticism, derived from Greek influence, and became a tool for interpreting biblical texts. One can then calculate the numerical value of a word by adding together the values of each letter in it. In the realm of biblical interpretation, commentators based an argument on numerological equivalence of words. If a word's numerical value equals that of another word, a commentator might draw a connection between these two words and the verses in which they appear and use this to prove a larger conceptual conclusion. Gematria is essential to Kabbalah, the Jewish mystical tradition. The very basis of the Kabbalistic cosmological system rests on the beliefs that God created the universe through letters, numbers, and words. Indeed, the many names of God and their permutations in Kabbalah have numerical values that are believed to contain potent power. And for numerology, it is a study of numbers in your life. You can uncover information about the world and also each individual person by using numerology. Numerology is seen as a universal language of numbers. So when you add Gematria and numerology together, You have a powerful combination of occult knowledge to work with while breaking down games. There are many different ciphers one can use, but the top 4 we will be using are the English ordinal, ABC equals 1, 2, 3, its reverse, where Z equals 1 and A equals 26. Then we have the pure English reduction ciphers, or otherwise called the Pythagorean cipher, which is A equals 1 all the way to I equals 9. Then it resets at J equaling 1, K equals 2, and so on, and then it's reverse. So how I can make these calculations really quick and really easy is going to gematrianator.com. It has all the different ciphers you can use. It starts with the top 4 ciphers that we primarily will use on this page, but it can get even deeper with that with other ciphers. So go check this out once you want to do your own research. Or you can have the Gematria calculator on the app. Again, that's from Zachary K. Hubbard. That will help you with your research as well. This may be confusing at first, but this is a systematic code that was created thousands of years ago. And to put it bluntly, religion is a major part of our world. The elite ruling class have been using sport since the Roman times to cast spells and captivate the population. If you watch my Uncut Gems movie breakdown, I get into it a bit more, but do your own research and come to your own conclusions after doing your own research, because this is what I have done. But let's get to the game. Villanova and Carolina are both Catholic schools, and the final score was 77-74. As you will come to see, 77 was a significant number this night. Villanova is located in Randor Township, having reduction gematria of 77. At the same time, 77 and 74 are numbers pertaining much to the Society of Jesus, where Christ sums to 77 in ordinal English and Jesus summing to 74. Also, the total score was 151 points, corresponding with Jesus Christ. 151 is the 36th prime number. So what a prime number is a number that can only be divided by 1 in itself. It can't be divided into any other number. And Villanova sums to 36 in reduction, who also happened to be in their 36th men's tournament at the time of the championship. You see how numbers are important? The championship victory was their 35th win of the season, connecting to the reduction gematria of 35 for Catholic. It was tied 74-74 with 4.7 seconds left, thanks to a correction in the game clock. Watch how the clock passes 4.7, going lower, then shoots back up to 4.7. Then moments later, the Villanova point guard, Ryan Arcidiacono, in his NCAA record 144th straight game, took the ball down the court, passing to Kris Big Smooth Jenkins, who hit the open game-winning three-pointer. Consider the full name of the point guard, Ryan Arcidiacono, which equates to 108 in reduction gematria, whereas Big Smooth totals 108 in ordinal, same as Villanova. Jesuit order has ordinal gematria of 144, as does April 4th, which was the date of the accomplishment and championship. In the case of the Jesuits, from their birthday, September 27, 2015, to the Villanova Championship, April 4th, 2016, was a span of 191 days. Society of Jesus has ordinal gematria of 191, which is the 43rd prime number. If you look at the box score for the game, you'll notice Villanova scored 34 points in the first half, corresponding with the reverse reduction gematria of Jesus, and 43 points in the second half, connecting to reduction value of Jesus Christ. Of course, Tar Heels, the team they beat, is a name having reduction gematria of 34 as well. In ordinal gematria, basketball sums to 85. And it was 1985 when Villanova had last won the men's tournament championship. Kris Jenkins sums to 77 in reverse reduction, and he put in the 77th winning points of the game. And best of all, it was Kris Jenkins' 137th day of being 22 years old. born November 20th, 1993, where champion has a reverse ordinal gematria of 137, the number connecting to superstar, which he absolutely was in this moment. So you're probably asking, how does it line up so perfectly? Well, to start, you have to understand that many of these players are birthed and named accordingly for their planned athletic careers, where the outcomes of these games and championships have been planned way in advance. And in most cases, even before some of the athletes are even born. So your next question might be, well, what if a player misses the big shot? The answer is technology. Maybe drones, possibly advanced magnets. And on the subject of magnets, the word sums to 474 in Sumerian gematria, reminiscing of how the score was brought to 74-74 with 4.7 seconds left. If you go back and watch the game-tying shot, it really was a miracle heave by Marcus Paige. Villanova won their technology-infused championship in 2016 in their 96th season of having a basketball program. If you are hip with the knowledge, you will know Freemason has an ordinal value of 96. And at the same time, consider Villanova was established in 1842, where the number 42 also symbolizes Freemason. Also, the head coach, Jay Wright, his full name is Gerald Taylor Wright, summoned to 96 in reduction and 102 in reverse reduction. Fittingly, he won the championship 102 days after his 54th birthday, December 24th, 2015. Well, there you have it. I broke down a major sporting event in history by spiritual and numerical facts as evidence of rigging in sports. I know this may be a heavy topic to initially grasp, but if you do your own research at your own pace, you will come to find this knowledge. You will not go back to where you were again. I love what I do as a sports investigative journalist, and I'm going to keep giving you this content because I enjoy it and I think people need to hear it. It is my job to help you understand the game that is being played inside the game. What is your take on this topic? Do you think the Villanova versus North Carolina championship game was rigged? Let me know your thoughts below in the comments. Like and subscribe for more investigation content like this. This was Sports Vaults, presented by D.A.T.A. Productions. See you next time.